So the Consumer Electronics Show is on in Vegas at the moment, and one company that I'm always keen to see the latest release from is Roborock. And I've managed to have a look on their website and actually found the updated page for their flagship vacuum for this year, the S8 MaxV Ultra. So I thought I'd go through the website and just share some of my first impressions and thoughts on the new model. So let's have a look. So refreshing the page, we can see we've actually got a new looking dock, and I did quickly see then auto dispenser, which is obviously a feature that this new dock has. The dock looks a bit more slimline. I could see there's just two separate tanks on top, and we've got the vacuum down the bottom here as usual. Let's scroll down and have a look a bit more. S8 MaxV Ultra, cleaning beyond limits. I think that's a hint of what's to come. Meet the unmatched cleaning mastery of S8 MaxV Ultra. Conquer challenging areas with the advanced corner-to-edge cleaning technology. Dive into next-level convenience with the enhanced RockDock Ultra, reactive AI 2.0 obstacle recognition, and built-in intelligent voice assistant. The S8 MaxV Ultra establishes a new standard for your immaculate home. Okay, so we've still got two separate docks here. The S8 MaxV Ultra with manual water replacement and flexible base station placement. So that's got probably the clean and dirty water tanks on top here. And MaxV Ultra with refill and drainage system, automated water replacement and pre-check for installation. So there has been an updated kit available for the previous Ultra docks, in particular the S7 MaxV Ultra dock, where you could get a water refill kit where it could connect to your plumbing in your house. So basically, instead of having to continually refill the water container, it would be connected to the plumbing in your house, and then when it drains the dirty water, it would also drain to your drainage system in your house, so you don't have that smell sitting in the water compartments all the time. So it looks like that's going to be potentially coming to this S8 MaxV option. Going down, we can see revolutionary corner-to-edge cleaning. FlexiArm design side brush with extra edge mopping system. So this looks kind of interesting. So the side brush actually looks like it's got some gears in here, and it moves out from the edge to get closer to the edge and probably right into corners. And then down here, there's an extra little mopping pad, I guess, that rotates to get right along the edge. You can see the edge of the robot is here. So that's going to get right in line with wherever the edge of the robot is. The Cleaning Mastery Duet. So Duo Roller Riser Brush, which we've seen on the S8. That's the two brushes here, and they also rise to get out of the way when it's mopping. And VibraRise 3.0. So previously we had VibraRise 2.0 where we had two separate modules vibrating. Now this is 3.0, so we'll find out more about that a little bit further down. Ultimate ease with upgraded all-in-one dock. So hot water mop washing, which is cool. Intelligent rewash and remop, and auto detergent dispenser. Let's keep going down. Smart and smooth navigation. So reactive AI 2.0 obstacle recognition and precise sense LiDAR navigation. So Roborocks have always had really good navigation with their precise sense LiDAR navigation, probably one of the best I've seen. And reactive AI 2.0 is actually what the S7 MaxV has had, and this is what uses the RGB camera to have a really good obstacle navigation, or obstacle recognition, sorry. The S8 Pro went without the camera, and a lot of people said the obstacle recognition wasn't quite as good. So it looks like that's coming back on the S8 MaxV. That's what the V stands for generally in their naming scheme, the V for vision with the camera. Effortless app and voice control, Hello Rocky, intelligent voice assistant, and Roborock smart plan. Okay. Visible cleanliness in invisible areas. So FlexiArm design side brush, conquer every corner. Unique to Roborock, the FlexiArm design automatically extends the side brush when corners and low areas under furniture are detected, allowing S8 MaxV Ultra to sweep up dirt from hard to reach spaces. So we can see here it extends to get right into the corner and right along the edge of the wall. And also the brush, you can see just this mop pad getting right along the edge of the corner here too, right along the edge of the wall. So that's pretty cool. So with the round design, it's often been a little bit hard for the circular design of the robot vacuums to get right into the corner. So Roborock's using this FlexiArm design to try and get anything that's stuck right in the corners. Interesting idea. 100% concave corner coverage. I do wonder how sturdy that whole arm would be over time though. We'll find out. Extra edge mopping system. Extra cleanliness perfected to millimeter. Experience next level cleanliness with the extra edge mopping system. The innovative rotating side mop ensures precise cleanliness of floors, mopping closer to the edges with impressive margins of less than 1.68 millimeters. That's a very precise measurement, 1.68 millimeters. So that's getting really close to a wall, which is great. Rotating speed of 185 RPM. So it actually rotates to scrub the floor, I guess. Twice the upgrade, twice the strength. Duo roller riser brush. Achieve greater vacuuming efficiency across all floor types and ensure fewer hair tangles thanks to the power of dual roller brush, designed for cleaner, hassle-free environment. This is the same as what's been on the current S8 Pro, and in my testing I found it worked really good. Really good on carpet and hard floors. Generally most robot vacuums have pretty good time on hard floors anyway. Interesting up here, less hair tangled with concealed scrapers. It's got a little picture of a scalpel there too, so I'll be interested to see how they've implemented some sort of design to keep the hair from getting tangled. Recently I reviewed a Eufy vacuum as well, and it was targeted towards pet owners, and it had an anti-tangle brush design as well, so I'll be interested to see how Roborock have implemented that on theirs here. 10,000 pascals, extreme suction. S8 MaxV Ultra packs an industry-leading 10,000 pascals hyperforce suction power, making dirt and dust vanish without a trace. So I think the previous S8 had 6,000 pascals, which was everything I've needed. I haven't seen it needing more, but I guess with 10,000, it's just going to get even deeper into carpets and do a better job with bigger particles and that sort of thing. Maybe deeper carpets will be better for that. We'll have to wait and see. Roborock Carpet Boost System. Spotless carpets made easy. Get better carpet care with 30% higher hair pickup rate using the Carpet Boost System. Learn more about the Carpet Boost System. Step 1. The robot detects carpets with ultrasonic sound, offering options to ignore, avoid, cross or vacuum them while the mop is lifted. When vacuuming carpets, the duo roller riser brush coupled with the auto increased suction power eliminates messes from carpets with superior efficiency. The carpets will be cleaned one more time, forming a checkerboard pattern, improving the carpet cleaning effectiveness. In either vacuum only or vacuum and mop mode, selecting vacuum carpet first prompts the robot to prioritize carpet vacuuming with a dry mop and ensures you fresh carpets. That's handy on the current S8, and I think the S7 MaxV might have got that with an update as well. So it'll go and clean all your vacuums first, then it'll go and wash the mop and get the mop ready to go and do its vacuum and mop cycle on your floors. So that's carrying over to the S8 MaxV. VibraRise 3.0 Mopping System, redefining sonic mopping. Featuring double vibration modules, which is the same as what the S8 Pro has, the upgraded mop effortlessly manages dust, dirt and dried-on stains through its 4,000 times per minute high-speed scrubbing. I think previous sonic mopping has been 3,000 times, so this scrubs a little bit more, vibrates a bit more. It lifts up to 20 millimeters above the ground while cleaning carpets, allowing simultaneous vacuuming and mopping without causing unwanted dampness. 20 millimeters is huge. I think previous vacuums have only been 5 millimeters, which is only okay on low pile carpet. So 20 millimeters is that's almost an inch. That's a pretty big jump. And if you look at the animation here, you can see how far the mopping system actually drops out of the vacuum itself. And you can also see this little side mopping pad rotating here. Yeah, wow. 2 times the vibration modules, 4,000 times a minute, and 20 millimeters lifted above surfaces. That's a big increase, 20 mil. I think that'll make this a lot more beneficial for people with medium and even maybe high pile carpets, so the mop doesn't drag across those. Liftable brush and mop, divide and conquer. The brushes and mop boast a liftable design and adjust automatically, maximizing cleaning efficiency while preventing any staining of the freshly cleaned floors. So this is something that the S8 Pro has as well, where the brush itself actually lifts up out of the way, so it's not rotating the brushes on the floor while it's mopping at the same time. And then you can have the mop lifted. Yeah, look how far that lifts up. That's insane. That lifts right up out of the way, out of your carpet. That's a big gap there. So when you're vacuuming, it keeps the mop well out of the way of your carpet. And brush and mop lifted, so when it's returning to the dock after it's cleaned your floors, just so it doesn't drag the brush or the mop pad across your freshly cleaned floors. Okay, onto the dock, the 8-in-1 Rock Dock Ultra, a leap in hands-free convenience. On top here you can see you've just got the 2 tanks, clean water and dirty water. They actually look pretty big, so I do wonder how big they are compared to the previous ones. And in the front we've got auto dust emptying, hot water mop washing, so that's something new. Intelligent dirt detection, that's the new feature by the look of it. Auto detergent dispenser is also new. The dock self-cleaning we've had for a little bit. Heated air drying we've had, auto tank refilling, and 30% faster charging and off-peak charging. And then S8 MaxV Ultra with refill and drainage system. Want to take hands-free to the next level? Yeah, let's have a quick look. On top of these maintenance-free features of the S8 MaxV Ultra, we've introduced a refill and drainage variant, taking your hands-free cleaning even further. Looks like this hasn't loaded yet. I'm actually maybe a little bit early to be looking at this website. Products with refill and drainage system are only available in certain regions and countries. So we can't actually look too much at that yet. But it refills clean water and empties dirty water automatically during mop washing and tank refilling, giving you a hands-free experience like never before. And seamlessly fits in your home environment and safe space with an impressive dock height of just 30 centimeters. Cool. Hot water mop washing with up to 60 degrees. Hot water mop washing. Stubborn and greasy stains are easily dissolved from the mop, and the mop is also disinfected. This makes it sterile and suitable for kitchen and dining areas. 99.99% bacteria removal rate. This is pretty impressive. 60 degrees is pretty hot. So I think my typical washing machine would only get to maybe 40 degrees. I could choose a hotter cycle if I wanted. So for this to get to 60 degrees, basically means you'll never need to remove this mop off the bottom because it's getting cleaned with a hot water cycle as well, which just makes it even more hands-free, I guess. Intelligent dirt detection for rewash. During mop washing, detection continuously checks how dirty the mop is to adjust mop washing duration for optimal cleanliness. Okay, so when it goes back to the dock to wash the mop, either at the end of the cycle or in between mopping your floors, I guess it has a module to detect how dirty the water is after the mop's been washed, and if the water is still dirty, it will wash it longer, automatically adjusting the mop washing duration. So that's cool. For remop, in heavily soiled areas, the floors will be mopped again to ensure a perfect clean. So I'm guessing this typically means it's recognized something. So maybe it uses the camera to recognize a floor, a mark on the floor, something, a stain on the floor or whatever, and then it mops it, and then it goes back and mops it again afterwards. So it must automatically be able to go and do a second pass over a stain or something on the floor that it's recognized to keep the floor cleaner. Auto detergent dispenser. Okay, this is cool. The detergent is dispensed automatically, so you don't need to fill in the detergent every time and worry about the proportion. With a spacious 580ml detergent tank, fill it once to support over 3 months. Okay, so this front panel opens up. You've got a tank in here for detergent. 580ml is a heap, 3 months is great. And then that looks like the dustbin, or the dust bag in behind there actually too. So again, it still looks like a typical disposable dust bag. Dock self-cleaning. This innovative self-cleaning design cleans the bottom of the dock to save you time and effort. Heated air drying. The mop and dock base are dried completely with 60 degrees or 140 Fahrenheit hot air, preventing the growth of mold and unpleasant odors. I think the current docks don't quite get that hot. I think I've tested it with a thermometer maybe at 35-40 degrees to dry the mop at the end of a cycle. So 60 degrees is pretty impressive. It'll dry it even quicker. Auto dust emptying supports auto dust emptying after cleanups and during cleanups. That's new. Previously, Roborocks haven't actually gone back to empty the dock throughout a cleanup cycle, so I'm wondering how they're determining that. It could just be a time-based thing, or maybe there's a sensor to know when their onboard bin is full and it goes back to empty itself. That's cool, that's a new feature. Supports auto dust emptying after cleanups and during cleanups, enhancing efficiency for heavy vacuuming and pet-friendly families. Okay. Auto tank refilling. Fills a robot water tank automatically when needed. And then back to dock self-cleaning. Reactive AI 2.0 obstacle recognition. Combining advanced 3D structured light and an RGB camera, the S8 MaxV Ultra effortlessly identifies floor and room types while skillfully navigating around obstacles like shoes, pet waste, and even floor mirrors for a truly carefree cleaning experience. 73 objects. I'm positive that the previous vacuums haven't been able to recognize that much, and I'm guessing this toggle means it does it day and night. So here it's recognized shoes, but this actually looks like a mirror here, and that's an icon of a mirror. So that's pretty impressive, because typically what the robot vacuums would do is when they would find a mirror, a floor mirror or something like that, it would then think that when the LiDAR recognizes that mirror, it would then project into the mirror and think that a room continues through there. And often the robot would bounce in and out of the mirror trying to think that it could get through that wall. So interesting that it can recognize a mirror. I do wonder how that's going to work. We'll find out. Smart suggestions for no-go zones. Smart enough to suggest no-go zones automatically. Your robot is kept safe from falling down the stairs accidentally or getting stuck in tight spots. This is a smart feature that comes with the S8 Pro, and I think it's trickled down to the S8 MaxV with a firmware update. And it's actually worked in my house, where my S8 Pro would often get stuck on a threshold for my sliding doors. It would find it a little bit challenging, and it automatically added a no-go zone, so every time it cleaned the floor after then, it wouldn't get stuck in that spot. So I'm a fan of that feature. It actually works really well. And pet-friendly power. Not only does it recognize pets and stop its main brushes when avoiding them, but also boosts suction power when cleaning around pet supplies, guaranteeing a flawless clean. So it stops its main brushes when avoiding pets. I guess if you've got long fur off a tail, off a pooch or whatever, you don't want that to get tangled up inside the brush. So that's like a safety feature more than anything as well. And boost suction power when cleaning around pet supplies. So it must be able to recognize, like say a water bowl or something like that, that you might have on the floor for your pet, and then it will clean around that and boost the suction power. Dirt tech technology. S8 MaxV Ultra goes beyond simple dirt detection. It recognizes dirt and cleans adaptively, from increasing suction power for heavy dust to employing mop-only mode with increased water for stubborn stains. Perfectly efficient, perfectly clean. So it spots the stain, identifies the stain. So it spots the stain, realizes it's maybe a wet stain, and then that looks like it's changed over to mopping only mode, so it probably employs mop only mode with increased water for stubborn stains. So maybe it automatically recognizes that's a wet stain, raises the brush out the way, employs mop only, adds more water on the floor, and then cleans it. That all sounds pretty clever. Precise Sense LiDAR navigation, tailored for the best route. Precise Sense LiDAR navigation system scans and simultaneously creates detailed maps to determine the most efficient cleaning route, bringing a thorough and time-effective clean. As I mentioned earlier, the Roborocks have always had fantastic navigation, so it's good to see that that's just continued over to this top line model here. 6 times faster quick mapping, 3D map display, multi-level mapping. That's always worked great on a Roborock, so no surprise there. Meet the new cleaning companion, Hello Rocky. Built-in intelligent voice assistant. Jumpstart your cleaning tasks and explore more capabilities with a simple Hello Rocky, even without network connection. Whether you're engaged in work, preparing a meal, or just want to kick back and relax, cleaning has never been easier. The commands shown on this page used as examples. Capabilities of Hello Rocky. Start and pause cleaning, cleanups by call, specify room cleaning, adjust cleaning modes, auto dust emptying, mop washing and drying. Available in selected languages, of course. That's cool. Handy to have, I guess. I guess, you know, instead of having to pick up your phone to set it to go and do a clean, you could always just talk to it. As you're walking out the door to go to work, Hello Rocky, clean my floors, or something like that. If you didn't have schedule set, maybe you could do that. Or you've just finished dinner and, you know, you've gone upstairs to the living room or something. Hey Rocky, clean the kitchen. Or hey Rocky, clean the dining room, and you could do that. So we'll have to test how well that works. That'll be interesting. Roborock Smart Plan technology. With Smart Plan mode on, all you need to do is choose the cleaning area and leave the rest to the S8 MaxV Ultra. It will determine how to clean automatically based on the environment. Okay, so that's probably similar to what's already there by when it recognizes it's a kitchen or a bathroom or a bedroom or something like that. This is obviously showing that it's over a carpeted area, so mopping isn't enabled. The mop will be rise out the way, and then it'll adjust the vacuum suction strength. So typically when it goes into a kitchen, it'll increase the suction strength because there might often be crumbs or whatnot on the floor that it needs to pick up, versus when it's in a living room that the suction strength might not be so high. So I think that's already been there, but maybe Smart Plan Technology is a new name or an updated feature for it. Temporary cleaning. The temp cleaning function swiftly handles unexpected spills without disrupting your usual cleaning schedule. You can also utilize the temp skip feature to temporarily bypass cleaning specific areas as needed. Temp cleaning without disrupting your usual cleaning schedule. So my guess on this is, say you're running a schedule of a morning, it might be doing your whole house, but then there's a spill or something in the kitchen or the dining table or something like that. Typically when you'd send the robot to go and then clean that spill, it would cancel that cleaning routine that it was already on. So I'm guessing this temp cleaning means you can be cleaning a routine, or it can be scheduled to do a clean, and then you can go and do this temp cleaning. Once it's done the cleaning of this area, perhaps then it will go back and continue the routine where it left off from. And temp skip feature to temporarily bypass cleaning specific areas as needed. So maybe your routine cleans every room in the house, and you could go temporarily skip the kitchen because you're still in the kitchen at the time or something, maybe. Just a guess, I don't know yet. Clean along floor direction. Achieve spotless cleanliness even in floor seams with the S8 MaxV Ultra as it vacuums along the floor direction. The S8 Pro's been able to do this as well, so if you've got floorboards or something like that, it will generally be able to determine the way the floorboards run, and then it will mop and clean along the grain to try and get in between the seams there where necessary. Enjoy every swipe, real-time connect and command. So the S7 MaxV had video calling, the S8 Pro didn't because it went without the RGB camera, so that's now back on the S8 MaxV Ultra, so you can have video calling here by the look of it. Video calling and cruise, enjoy video connectivity and remote access to your home. Video calling, checking on pets, and scheduled or manually controlled cruises are all within your reach. Positively perfect. Pet snaps. As your personal pet photographer, the S8 MaxV Ultra captures adorable snapshots of your furry friends during cleanups, readily available for you to download. Yeah, I don't know about that necessarily needing to be a feature on a robot vacuum, but fair enough. Search for the pet. Can't find your cat playing hide and seek? Worried about your pet being home alone? With a simple button on the app, S8 MaxV Ultra will roam around your home and help you find your pet. I mean, it could be handy to find a cat hiding under a bed or something like that. Yeah, I don't know how that helps clean your home though. Anyway. Your privacy, our priority. Emphasizing the significance of privacy and security, Reactive AR 2.0 for obstacle avoidance operates without saving any images. Okay, so the images don't get saved according to this, and it's certified as secure, smart home product and complies with yada 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 cybersecurity regulations. I know that was a question a lot of people had with the S7 MaxV. They didn't like that it had an RGB camera inside your home at all times. And the S8 Pro went without the camera, but the obstacle avoidance wasn't quite as good. So I guess you've got to have that trade-off somewhere. Is, do you have the camera and then, you know, have that potential privacy risk, or go without the camera and not quite have the obstacle avoidance as good? And that's the trade-off there, I guess. Cleaning access always within reach, third-party voice control, launcher widgets and Apple Watch apps. They're all pretty typical these days. Dimensions. I'm guessing it's probably pretty similar to the current Ultra dock. Photo album, and then just the key points here. FlexiArm design side brush, duo roller riser brush, high perforce suction, 10,000 pascals is pretty up there. VibraRise 3.0, that looks like a really great feature, a really great improvement there. Carpet boost system, obstacle avoidance is back at probably the best that Roborock's done. Sentient sensor array, adaptive route algorithms, intelligent voice assistant, new feature, be keen to see how that works. Customizable app features, quiet mopping and child lock. Stay tuned. Available combinations, S8 MaxV Ultra, S8 Max Ultra and S7 MaxV Ultra. Okay, so the middle one here, S8 Max Ultra, as typically with the S8 Max line without the V, it doesn't have the RGB camera. So if we scroll down here, the Max actually has less suction, just a little bit. I don't think you're going to notice that too much. You can see here the obstacle avoidance with the cameras, AI 2.0 obstacle, and same as the V on the S8 MaxV. But the Max without the V still has the typical reactive 3D, which is the same as what the S8 Pro has. So it actually foregoes the camera. And without that, it doesn't have the dirt technology to pick up where there's more stubborn stains on the floor and go back and clean them. It doesn't have the built-in intelligent voice assistant. I don't know why that would be ignored. Probably comes at a price point maybe. And the dock looks the same because it has hot water, mop washing, intelligent rewash and remop, and auto detergent dispenser, where the previous dock and vacuum has VibraRise mopping, but only one part of the mop vibrates. It still does a pretty good job overall anyway. And it has, I guess you could say, half the suction power of that, but that's only in max mode. It's not all the time. And room temperature mop washing. And then all that. So overall, it's got some pretty impressive new features actually. I'm pretty keen to see how well it cleans into the corners, and I'm also pretty keen to see that 20 millimeter rise for the VibraRises. That's a lot. That'll get you over pretty much any carpet situation I think you'll have. So that's cool. And back to having the camera in the Roborock. So I think obstacle avoidance, it'll just improve that. It always was good in the S8 MaxV. I know some people thought it was worse in the S8 Pro because it didn't have the camera. So yeah, all in all, it's got some pretty impressive features. It's not just a small incremental upgrade over the S8. I haven't seen another robot vacuum where that front brush extends like that. We'll see how well it works and how reliable it might become. And overall, yeah, cool to see the latest and greatest from Roborock. So this is all just me going through the website. I haven't had any official information from Roborock. I don't know if I'll get an opportunity to test the S8 MaxV Ultra when it turns up. But yeah, I saw the website, I saw it's due to be announced, so I thought I'd just share my thoughts and go from there. So what's your thoughts? What do you think about the latest from Roborock? And if I do manage to get my hands on one, what do you want to know? I still have my S8 MaxV and S8 Pro as well, so I can test it with those. If there's anything in specific you want to know about those as well, just leave a comment below and I can get back to you, and thanks for watching.